My allergies are making me cough. So we start on our backs in this class. We've still got one more minute, so whenever you're ready, you can make your way to your back. This is beginner or gentle yoga, so I'll walk you through each posture, teach you how to do it. It's important that you learn how to modify the posture or advance the posture so that it works properly for you and it feels good to you. And so when you're on your backs, you just bend your knees, or you can keep your legs straight, whatever's comfortable, whatever is not causing pressure or pain in your body, so that you can focus on breath work, so you can focus on pranayama. Pranayama is, well, prana is life force. In yoga, we believe it moves with the breath. It's on the breath. It's on the air that flows in and out of the body. So lift your chest up and kind of squeeze your shoulders underneath your body. Bring your shoulder blades down towards your hips a little bit so that your chest opens a little bit more. And then bring your chin towards your chest and press the base of your head down on the earth. And then completely relax. And let's just breathe. First, just breathe. Don't try to influence the breath in any way. Just breathe. Notice how you're breathing. I know it's hard. Once you bring awareness to breath, we start changing things, but just try to notice the breath. Hi. So we notice the quality of the breath, how deep the breath is, and where we're breathing into the body. Is it the chest? Is it the belly? Is it a combo? Are we breathing really shallow today? Are we feeling stressed or anxious? And if we are, we tend to breathe a little more shallow if we're not aware of the breath anyway. So we're going to begin to influence. So we're going to breathe in and out through the nose, down into the belly. So we're going to breathe in and raise the belly button and the belly, the lower part of the abdomen, up to the sky. And when you exhale, you pull the entire belly into the spine. So we push down and we squeeze the organs. And we inhale and belly rises all the way up. Do your best to keep your chest still. This is hard to do in the beginning, especially when you're learning pranayama. It is difficult, so don't be hard on yourself. Realize that you're new and this is a learning process. And if it's helpful, you can place one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. And that way you can feel, you can actually physically feel where the breath is if you're not quite aware of where the breath is going. And begin to breathe in so deep that you feel the breath and like the expansion when the belly rises. You feel the organs pressing down into the pelvic floor. So pressing down towards your feet. And when you exhale, you begin to pull the pelvic floor up towards the rib cage and the belly button into the spine. So that's engaging Mula Bandha, the pelvic floor muscles, the muscles that keep us protected and safe and lock our energy in. So now we're going to start to expand breath into the chest. So first fill up the belly and then fill up the chest, the heart, all the way up to the shoulders. Exhale through the nose, pull everything out, push belly button in the spine, bring the chest into the spine, empty the bottom lobes of the lungs. And do it slowly. Do it as slow as possible. Stop it. And notice how the body feels. What's the mind doing and the body doing when you're focusing on the breath? And we notice that it doesn't do a whole lot. It's the best and I think the easiest form of meditation is pranayama. So now we're going to start to link our breath with our movement. So let's, on our next inhale, we're going to bring our arms up and we're going to reach them up towards the sky. And then we're going to bring them back over our head so the tops of our hands touch the earth behind us. So tops of the hands touch the earth behind us. Elbows are straight, really reach. That's your inhale. On your exhale, lift the arms back up towards the sky and back down towards your hips, touching the earth next to your hips. Inhale, bring them up over your head, touch the earth above your head. Exhale, back down towards your hips, back and forth. Moving nice and easy, nice and slow. Try to make the length of your movement with your arms the equal to the length of your breath. So when your palms are on the earth next to your hips, you start your inhale lifting and you finish your inhale when your hands touch the sky or touch the earth above your head. You start your exhale as you lift the tops of your hands off the earth, and you finish your exhale when the palms of your hands touch the earth next to your hips. Keep the movement going. Try not to hold the breath or pause the arms at all. Good. Everybody looks fabulous. Where are my glasses? Under my head. So noticing the shoulders now. Noticing how the neck and the shoulders feel. They tend to get tight because we sit a lot more. I'm sitting more in this quarantine. I'm not doing as much, so my shoulders and my neck are getting pretty tight. This posture is moving those muscles, opening that space up. It's getting a little too maybe congested or challenged to this mess we're going through. So complete your breath. On your next exhale, wrap your arms around your chest and give yourself a hug. So really wrap the arms around. Can you reach your fingertips around and hold on to your shoulder blades and pull your shoulder blades apart? And give yourself a big hug. Try to make your fingertips touch behind you. Squeeze in. And now release and let's switch arms. Put the other arm on top. Give yourself a big hug. Make your fingertips touch behind you. Squeeze in. And release. Release your arms down. Go ahead and bend your right knee and put the foot flat on the earth. Now bend your left knee. And now let's just rock our knees from side to side, right and left. How's the back feeling? The hips. And then bring the right knee into your chest and then bring the left knee into your chest. Place your hands on your knees or underneath your knees and give yourself a hug. Squeeze those knees into your chest. Rock a little bit, massage the back. And then bring your nose up to your knees and squeeze yourself in nice and tight. exhale to activate those muscles and to strengthen those muscles. So let's interlace our fingers. Press the heels of the hands together and then bring the knuckles, the fingers to your throat so that your chin is resting on your hands. So it's like you have a grapefruit there on your throat underneath your chin. Inhale in, your chest is open. Exhale, bring your nose up to your knees and crunch up as high as you can. Inhale your shoulders back down to the earth. Exhale up. Inhaling and exhaling back and forth. Now, this may be enough for you. If you want to add a level of difficulty to it, you can. You can alternate the knees in like a bicycle. You can twist the right elbow to the left knee and vice versa. You can do whatever you want. Just make sure you don't strain your neck. Make sure your back is happy. Make sure that you're maintaining that inhale and that exhale depending on whether or not you're opening the body and closing the body. Shoulders down is an inhale. Shoulders up is an exhale. Pulling the mula bandha in, the pelvic floor, the muscles that keep us from going to the bathroom. Lock those muscles in tight. When you exhale, you pull your belly all the way into your spine. Don't let it raise up. Pull it into the spine. And a few more. Whatever version of this posture you're choosing, this exercise you're choosing is good. Just keep moving, keep breathing. And release. Good. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself some love. Rock a little bit. All right, roll over to your side. Let's come up to table. So let's come to hands and knees. So line the hands up underneath your shoulders. Line your knees up underneath your hips. Look at your knees. Look through your knees. Put your feet right behind your knees so you don't see them. Now let's cat-cow. Inhale, look forward. Drop your belly. Pull shoulders back. Lift hips. Exhale, tuck chin. Round your back. Lift your belly up to the sky. Inhale, look forward. Drop your belly. Exhale, tuck your chin. Round your back. Back and forth. Move at your own pace, your own breath. Don't look at your neighbor. Just focus on yourself. Even close your eyes. Focus on yourself. This posture should feel very good. It should feel soothing and nice to the spine. Nice to the hips and the shoulders. Make sure your wrists are okay. Spread your fingers out wide. Press the pads, all the pads of your fingers into the earth. We don't want our wrists to go past 90 degrees. So if your wrists are past 90 degrees, move your hands forward a little bit. Good. Very nice. Back into center. Quadruped. So we're still in our table. We engage mula bandha and we flatten out our back. We pull our shoulder blades down towards our rib cage and we look forward, towards our hips. And then we look forward just a little bit. Let's go ahead and extend the left leg back behind us. Let's touch the toes to the earth. And then let's press through the heel so we get a good stretch through the foot. And let's go ahead and reach right arm forward. Turn thumb up towards the sky. Press that heel into the earth so you got a good stretch. Lift belly, be strong. 1, get longer. Press through the heel, lift through the fingertips. 2, 3, breathe. 4, and 5. Release. Let's do the other side. So you're anchored and you're strong. Then right leg goes back. Press the toes into the earth. Press through the heel, get long, pull in belly, get strong. Left arm comes forward, turn thumb up. Spread your fingers, reach. 1, get longer. 2, stretch more. 3, breathe deeper. 4, and 5. Release. Sit back in child's pose. So big toes come together. Knees go out wide. Forehead comes to the earth. And arms come forward. If your forehead does not touch the earth, put your hands, stack them, fists on top of fists. And then rest your head on your hands. Or you can use a prop if you're at home. You can use a block, you can use a pillow, something like that. Just don't let your head hang. It's not good for your neck. It's not relaxing. Press your tailbone into the earth. breathe into the belly. Let the belly sink down towards the earth with every inhale. Walk your fingertips forward, stretch out your shoulders. So child's pose is a resting posture. It doesn't always feel that way, especially if you're new to yoga. It will eventually. You can, if you get a cramp in your foot, curl your toes under. It's all good. Make it work for you. All right, let's shift forward onto our belly. So take a breath. Exhale, come onto your belly. Put your hands in front of your shoulders, or underneath your shoulders, excuse me. Put your hands underneath your shoulders. Point your toes, lengthen your legs back. Inhale, lift your heart up. Let's come into a little cobra. Lift the heart, squeeze the elbows and the shoulders back and together. Push the chest forward. Now let's check in with our neck. Chin to the right, chin to the left. Look up, look down. How's it feel? Always modify and make your neck feel good. Everybody's different. Necks are tricky. We need to take care of them. And relax. Rest your head down. Rest your arms. Bend your knees. Windshield wiper. Yeah, let feet go right and left. Right and left. Good. Now straighten your legs. Point your toes. Press the tops of your feet into the earth. Push your pubic bone into the earth. Walk your hands back down closer to your rib cage. Now, squeeze your elbows together. Now push your hands into the earth and start pulling them backwards towards your hips so that your body actually shifts forward. Push your chest forward. Squeeze your elbows back. Lift. Now pushing your hands back as hard as you can towards your hips so you're pushing yourself forward into a strong cobra. Push pubic bone into the earth. Pull chest forward. Elbows back. Shoulders back. Breathe deep. Feel the opening in the front of the body. Feel the power in the back of the body. And relax. Good. Interlace your fingers behind your back and just give them a good stretch. Press the knuckles down. So this can be difficult for some people. It's okay if it doesn't work. Just reach your hands back towards your hips and down towards your feet. So that the front of your arms and the front of your chest and your shoulders stretches. That's good. Release. Good. Come back to table. All right, we're using down dog just to get out of the posture into standing forward folds. Curl the toes under, lift the hips. Now walk the feet forward into a standing forward fold. Hold onto your elbows, let your head hang, and let your belly rest on your thighs so that you're in a comfortable forward fold. Let the body get used to being upside down. If this is not comfortable, put your hands on your thighs, put your hands on your shins and support yourself a little bit. Okay, inhale, we're going to look forward and come on up. Let's touch the sky, reach the arms up. Exhale, heart center. So make sure you're at the top of your mat, which means you're about 10 to 12 inches from the top of your mat. That's your starting point. Feet are hip width apart. Spread your toes. Press your feet evenly into the earth. Soft knees, we never lock joints out. Tailbone comes under, engage Mula Bandha. Shoulders down, lift the heart. Now press your chin forward, face forward. Feel how yucky that feels. It's not pleasant. Press back, bring the chin back and down. Base of the head goes back. Aligning our ears up with our shoulders. Now we're in alignment. It should feel a little bit better. Maybe you feel a stretch through the neck, through the chest, maybe through the shoulders a little bit. Inhale, reach the arms up. Let the shoulders come up to the ears. Reach up. Exhale, bring your palms together at heart center. Inhale, up again. Reach up. Exhale, palms together at heart center. Now reach your arms out as far as you possibly can. Inhale, reach them out to the side, all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bring your palms together at heart center. Now we're going to use cactus arms in our postures today because we're going to work on strengthening our upper back and our neck and opening this front body. So at cactus arms, they come out like a goalpost. Elbows are 90 degrees out, bent, and the upper arm is parallel to the earth. Palms are facing forward. Spread your fingers. Now squeeze your shoulder blades together. Press them down towards your hips. Now check in. Did your head go forward? Bring the chin back and down. Now lengthen your neck. Soften your knees. Bring pubic bone forward or under just a little bit. Engage Mula Bandha. Soften your toes. Feel the power in your back and in your shoulders. Now bring the elbows together and the palms together in front of your body. Press your elbows and your palms together as hard as you can. Squeeze your chest muscles. Squeeze the front of your shoulder. Push your chin back. Inhale, open the arms back out into cactus arms. Pull them way back. Top of the hand presses back as hard as it can. Elbows press back as hard as they can. Squeeze the top of your shoulder blades together. Check in. Did you lose the form? Did you lose your knees? Did you lose your hips? Exhale, bring them together. Elbows together, palms together. Press every pad of every finger together. And release, relax. Shake them out. Roll the shoulders out. Loosen the legs up a little bit. Now let's come back into mountain. Find the mountain again. Spread your toes out. Now let's bring a little more awareness into our shoulders. So let's go ahead and bring our shoulders up, and let's bring our shoulders up towards our jaw. More like our chin. Now let's bring our shoulders back to our ears, and then to the back of the head. And then let's press our shoulders down and back. Squeeze the lower blade of the shoulders together, the upper blade. Relax. Bring them up again to the jaw, to the chin, to the ears, to the back of the head, and down. Upper part of the shoulders touch each other. One more time. Shoulders come to the jaw, to the chin, to the ears, to the back of the head. Lower part of the shoulder blades touch each other. Pull the shoulders down and back. Release. Now just kind of rock them out a little bit. Loosen them up. And we go the other way. Pull the shoulders up to the back of the head. To the ears. To the jaw, to the chin. And then down. Squeeze the lower parts of the shoulders together. Back of the head. Ears. Jaw. And down. Squeeze the upper part of the shoulder together. And release. Again, back of the head. Ears. Jaw. And down. Squeeze the middle of the shoulder blades together. And release. Relax. Move them around. Check in with your neck. Turn your chin to the right. Turn your chin to the left. Press your hands down towards the earth. Turn your palms forward a little bit. Bring right ear over to right shoulder. Reach left arm down. Stretch the neck. And back up to center. Let's do the other side. And back up to center. Rolling out the shoulders again. Even go opposite directions. It's all good. Do different things. Good. Release the legs. Shake them out. And then stepping back into warrior one. So left foot goes back. Line your heels up on your balance beam. So the front foot is straight ahead. The back foot is about a 45-degree angle. Find your right angle. And then press the outer blade of that back foot into the earth. Engage your front thigh so that that back leg's straight. Now rotate your pelvis forward so that your left hip is pointing forward, your right hip is pointing forward. Now bend your knee out towards your pinky toe. Put your hands on your hips and lift your chest up and lean backwards a little. Bring your tailbone under so your belly and your rib cage isn't sticking out. Now bring your palms to heart center. Press your shoulder blades down. Let's come out to cactus arms. Press shoulder blades down and back. Squeeze the middle of the back together. Breathe. 1, 2, spread your fingers wide. 3, so you should feel a stretch in your left hip. 4, you should feel power in the right leg. 5, you should feel your back opening and squeezing. 6, and release. Come on back up to the top of the mat. Shake it out. Good. Let's do the other side. Right foot steps back. Press down to the outer blade of back foot. Bend the front knee out towards the pinky toe. Wiggle the toes. Don't grip. Now rotate pelvis. Now bend that knee again. Now shift your weight backwards so that you get your chest, your shoulders over your hips more. Bring tailbone under so we're not jetting out. Arms come up to cactus arms. Breathing into the belly. 1, bend that front knee. 2, so you get a good deep stretch in the front of the pelvis here, the front of the right hip. 3, straighten Straighten that back leg. It's strong. Press the back blade of the foot into the earth. 4, 5. Good. Come back to the top of the mat. Nice work. Shake it out. Shake it out. I think I'm done coughing for now. Good. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, look forward, flat back. Bring your hands to your shins or to your thigh. Push your belly down. Push your chest forward. Shoulder blades go back. Look forward. Flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up, touch the sky. Exhale, heart center. Perfect. Step back with your left foot, warrior 1. Now rotate the pelvis forward. Press the outer blade of that back foot down and gear up that leg so that you feel a stretch from the front of like maybe even the left rib cage all the way down towards the foot. Bend that right knee. Inhale, bring hands to heart center. Press shoulders down and back. Let's come out into our cactus arms. Push them back. Open the heart. Look up at the sky. Breathe. 1, 2, 3. Bring elbows and palms together. Squeeze chest together. Keep your heart lifted. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, come back to the top of the mat. Beautiful. Shake it out. Nice work. All right, let's do the other side. Step back. Right foot goes back this time. Press the outer blade of that back foot down. Gear up that back leg. Make it strong. Pelvis comes forward. Bend the knee. Wiggle the toes. Shift so you're not leaning. Let's bring hands to heart center. Shoulders come down. Make the neck longer. Lift through the top of the head. Bring chin under and back. Cactus arms. Breathe. 1, 2, 3. Elbows together. Palms together. Push hard. Push them hard together. 1, 2, 3, and release. Woo, yeah. Okay, press your left foot into the earth, preparing for our balance posture, eagle. Left foot goes into the earth. Lift very tall up through the spine and up through the base of the head. So chin comes under and back, shoulders down and back. And then we just put our arms out to the side so we can balance. Bring right foot across. Touch the toes to the earth on the outside of the left foot. Squeeze your thighs together and bend your knee and sit down. So now this may be your version of the posture. This is eagle posture. If you want to, you can wrap your leg all the way around, or you can just find some version that works. And then we're going to put left arm on top, eagle arms. So the arms are going to crisscross. Left elbow goes on top. And then you can either interlace your fingers, you can do a finger up, you can do whatever you want. If crisscross arms doesn't work, just do your hands. Tailbone goes under. Sit down in your chair, flatten your back. Now this time press elbows into your chest and round your shoulders. Separate your shoulder blades. Breathe. 1, 2, yeah, find your version of the posture. 3, look down at your chest. 4, round your shoulders. 5, 6, beautiful. Inhale, come up, shake it out. Shake it out. Good job. Relax. Good. All right, let's do the other side. Push right foot into the earth. Get strong, supported. Lift to the top of the head. Breathe into the belly. Arms come out. We cross our left foot over. We find our version of the posture with our legs. Bend that knee you're standing on. Squeeze the thighs together. Right arm goes on top. Find your version with your arms. Now press elbows into your chest. Can you look down towards your elbows, or does that throw you off like it just did me? Now sit in your chair. Engage Mula Bandha. Breathe. 1. Spread your shoulder blades. 2, 3, 4, 5, Exhale, fold. Walk your hands over to the right side, so you're stretching out left side body. Bring your chest into your knee. Bring your chin and your head into your shin. Walk on over to the other side. Breathe in nice and deep. Back into center. Good. Inhale. Come all the way up. Touch the sky. Exhale. Heart center. Perfect. All right, let's flow. So come to the top of your mat. Inhale. Reach the arms up. Exhale. Hands to heart center. Step back with your left foot. Warrior one. Line everything up first. Grounding first. Feet first. Knee goes out. Pelvis comes forward. Shift. Cactus arms. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Lift the chest. Look up at the sky. Breathe. 1, 2, 3. Bring palms together. Elbows together. 4. Squeeze. 5, 6. Open back into cactus arms. Right foot anchors. Eagle posture. Ready? Deep breath. Exhale. Shift forward. Bring that foot across. Right arm goes on top. Find your version. Yeah. 1. Sink down. Bring the belly in. 2. Lift the arms up to the sky. 3. Can you look at the sky? 4. 5. 6. And release. Shake it out. Woo. Good job. Other side. Ready? Inhale up. Exhale, heart center. Right foot goes back. Warrior one. Press to the outer blade of the back foot. Lift the toes. Spread them out. Push them back into the earth. Back leg strong. Bend the knee. Rotate the pelvis. Shift. Eagle arms. Press elbows down. 1. Exhale. Bring elbows together. Palms together. Inhale. Open. Squeeze them back. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, elbows and palms together. Breathe through the nose. Inhale, open. Exhale together. Inhale, open. Exhale together. One more. Inhale, open. Exhale, eagle posture. Shift. Take your time. Take your time. Left arm goes on top. Sit. Elbows go up to the sky. Can you look at the sky? 1, 2. Separate your shoulders. 3, 4, 5. Yay, release. Ooh, good job. Shake it out. Perfect. Let's go to the mat. Come on down to the earth. Extend your legs forward. Move your tush out of the way so that your sit bones go down. Press knees down, dorsiflex. Engage your quadriceps and push your legs down. Even lift your heels if you can. Now inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, bring your chest to your feet. So reaching forward, not just down. Forward. Breathe. So hands rest wherever they land. They may just touch the earth. They may come forward and take a hold of the feet. Breathing deep. So your back is okay. Your back is all right. You're not hurting your back. You're stretching the back of the legs. Inhale up. Bring palms onto the earth behind you. Fingertips point towards your hips as long as this doesn't hurt your wrists. Bend your knees. Feet are hip-width apart. Lift your hips up to the sky. Allow your head to go backwards towards the earth. Open your throat. Breathe. Lift your hips high. 1. Open your throat. Drop your head back more if you can. 2, 3. Yeah. 4, 5. And release. Relax. Good job. Bring left foot into tree. So Janu Shashasana. So the sole of the left foot is on the inside of the right leg. Press the knee down. Use first the muscles to push the knee down. And then if you can apply a little pressure as long as it doesn't hurt your joints. Inhale, lift your heart. Straighten the right leg, make it strong. Exhale, bring your heart to your foot. So you're actually twisting a little bit towards that foot. Breathe. 1, 2. stretching more. 3, look forward, bring your heart towards your foot. 4.
I can't stand being around that smell anymore.
What is it?
Those guys.
The smoke?
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
That's
See you
okay.
next
I
time.
totally understand. And inhale up. And change sides. Bring the foot in. Lift your heart. Press the knee down first. Inhale. Exhale. Rotate. So bring in the heart towards the left foot. The left leg is strong. Shifting forward. Keep lengthening the heart forward. Breathing into the belly. So you might even feel this in your lower back, that quadratus lumborum, that little stinker muscle that sometimes gives us trouble. This one's a good stretch for it. Inhale, come up. Good. Let's do our twist to the side. So bend left knee. And then inhale, lift your heart, and we're going to take our right arm and we're going to hug that knee into our chest. We're going to take our left arm, we're going to place it on the earth behind us, as close to your body as you can. Fingertips point away from your body. Dorsiflex right leg. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, look behind you and twist. Continuing to lift the chest as high as you possibly can. And looking behind you, engaging every muscle you have to help you twist more. Breathing into the belly. One more breath. And then look forward and release. Let's do the other side. Then right knee. Left arm comes around and holds the knee in. Your right hand goes behind you on the earth. Fingertips point away. Lift your chest, dorsiflex left leg. Make it strong. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist. Lift your chest. Lift through the neck. Lift through each side body. And use the power in your torso to twist yourself. The arm is also helping, but we're using a lot of power in the ribs and the spine, the muscles in that space, so that we can stretch them and we can make them stronger at the same time. Breathe deep down into the base of the lungs, down into the diaphragm where the rib cage and the belly comes together. One more breath, and then look forward towards me and release. Yay, good job. Okay, so we're going to go on to our back. Y'all in the park, I suggest facing your heads towards the east, because the east has lots of wonderful power that helps us regenerate our body. So lay back on your backs. Bend your knees. We're going to do bridge posture. So first hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself some love. Okay, now plant your feet flat on the earth. Knees are bent. Walk your heels in close to your hips. Look at your knees. They should be shoulder width apart, hip width apart. They shouldn't be too wide. They shouldn't be too narrow. They're holding on to that imaginary ball of light. If you have a block, you can put the block between your knees. Now walk your fingertips towards your feet so that your shoulders pull down and under. Pull your chin towards your chest and push the base of your head into the earth. Engage Mula Bandha, the pelvic floor. And then on your next inhale, we're going to lift our spine up like it's a string of pearls, one vertebra at a time. So first lift your tailbone up off of the earth and towards the sky. Then you begin to lift your lower back up off of the earth. Then your ribs, then your upper back. Lifting the pelvis and the chest as high as you can. Walk your hands down toward your feet and lift up and squeeze your shoulder blades back in together. Think of like we did with our cactus arms. Lower shoulder blade touches, upper shoulder blade touches. You're lifting your body weight up onto the tops of your shoulders. Hold on to that ball of light between your knees. Don't let your knees flare out. Can you interlace your fingers underneath your back and keep your elbows straight? Now press your chest towards towards your chin with all of your might. Use your back muscles and use your leg muscles to push your chest towards your chin. Obviously listening to your neck. If your neck doesn't like it, then you want to back off. Breathe deep into the belly. Now we're going to roll back down one vertebra at a time. So unlock your arms. Release shoulder blades. First upper back touches, then mid back, then low, then tailbone, then hug knees into the chest. Nice and easy. Breathing into the belly. And let's do it again. Plant your feet. Walk your heels in close to your hips. Tuck your chin. Engage Mula Bandha. Roll on up one vertebra at a time. Lifting the hips up, lifting the chest. Hold on to your ball of light. Walking the shoulders under the body, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Can you interlace your fingers? Pressing your chest towards your chin more. Check in with your feet. Soften your toes a little bit. Even out the pressure on your feet. Lift your hips a little higher. Take one more breath. And then roll it down one vertebra at a time. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock a little bit from side to side. All right, one last time. Plant your feet. Arms down by your side. Engage Mula Bandha. Roll up one vertebra at a time. Lift the tailbone. Lift the upper back. Hold on to your ball of light with your knees. Can you interlace your fingers? Can you keep your elbows straight? Maybe even you walk your hands down and hold on to your ankles. You can do that if you want to, if you feel like it, if your body wants it. Keep lifting the chest. Now let's squeeze our knees all the way together. Touch your knees together. Lift your hips. Now let your knees go out wide. Now squeeze them back together. Lift your hips. Lift your chest. And let them go out wide. And back together one last time. Lift your hips. Lift your chest. Good. Keep them together. Roll back down one vertebra at a time. Hug knees into your chest. That's the last of it. Alright, let's do our inversion. So if you know shoulder stand, you go right ahead and do it. Otherwise, we're going to do legs up the wall. So extend your legs straight up towards the sky. Rest on your back. I'll show you what legs up the wall looks like. You just let your legs go straight up. You can put your hands underneath your tush if it feels good, or if you have a block or a pillow underneath your tush. And just let your legs raise up to the sky. And then just relax. Shoulders are soft. Your head and your neck, your face is soft. You can bend your knees if it feels uncomfortable or very difficult to keep your legs straight. Bend your knees. It's a relaxing inversion. It should feel restorative. It should feel good. Not like a lot of work. And if you're in shoulder stand, lift your hips to the sky, lift your feet to the sky. Keep trying to put your hips over your shoulders. Keep trying to get your feet right over your hips. As though somebody's got a hold of your big toes and they're pulling your big toes up to the sky. Walk those elbows in so they're touching each other. Breathing, slowing down the breath. Now let's drop back into plow if you're in shoulder stand. Point your toes, knees are straight. Bring the tops of your feet down to the earth above your head. Interlace your fingers and straighten your elbows. Press your arms into the earth. Yeah, lift your tailbone. You got it. Straighten those knees, point your toes. Yeah. Inhale, come back up. And then everybody together, we lower down. Use your core strength. Be graceful. Be powerful. Lower down. And then we move into fish posture, which I will demo if you want to take a look. If you know it, go right ahead and do it. Beginner fish. You legs are out straight. You bend your forearms and you come up, lift your chest, and you drop your head back. That's beginner fish. When you want to advance it more, bring your hands underneath your hips. Bring the top of your head to the earth. Lift your chest. So that, I'll turn sideways so y'all can see what you're doing. So that your hairline is on the earth and your chest is lifted. So you're squeezing your shoulder blades together, your chest and your belly's lifting up to the sky. And your legs are straight and long. You're pointing to the ball of your foot, like if you would be wearing high heels, you'd be pointing to the ball of your foot. Keep walking your fingers down closer and closer towards your feet. Keep squeezing your shoulder blades together and down towards your hips more. And you're putting the weight on the top of the head up to the hairline where the hair meets the forehead. Your throat is opening. Your chest is opening. Your shoulders are opening in the front. Your belly is opening. You're feeling power in the neck and in the back. No pain, no discomfort. Breathing deep into the belly. 2 more breaths. 1 more. And release. Hug your knees into your chest. And then we're going to do our restorative twist. So plant your feet flat on the earth. Listen to my directions on this because it's important that we get the directions right so that we don't hurt our spine and so we get full benefit of the posture. Reach your arms out to the side. Now lift your hips up like you're doing bridge posture. Now don't move your shoulders. Move your hips over to the right edge of the mat. Put the hips down on the right side of the mat. Now roll your knees over to the left. So in doing that scooching of the hips, we take the pressure off the lumbar spine and we put the twist in the thoracic spine, which is made for twisting. If your lumbar spine still hurts, keep scooching those hips to the right. Maybe bring the knees up higher towards your left arm. Now look over your right shoulder. And you want this posture to be relaxing, to rest in this posture, to feel good in this posture. So do whatever you need to do to make adjustments. If like if you're at home and you have a blocker pillow, you put a blocker pillow between your knees or underneath your knee to support a little bit, to take some of the pressure off and some of the twist off of the body. Now allow right side body to rest into the earth. Allow left leg to rest into the earth. Allow the abdomen to soften and sink into the earth. Alright, bring right knee up to center, left knee up to center, and we'll do the other side. So you got to lift your hips up, scooch hips over to the left side of the mat, place them down. Knees go to the right. Bring knees up high, towards the right arm. Rest left side of the body into the earth. Left shoulder, left ribs, right knee, rest into the earth. Look over your left shoulder. Breathe into the belly. Allowing the belly to relax, the neck and the shoulders to soften. And then inhaling, bringing left knee up to center, right knee up to center, relax. Anything else you think your body needs, hug your knees in, rock around a little bit, stretch a little bit, love on your body, happy baby if you want to, if you're familiar with it. Anything that feels good, you can do it. And then we're going to Shavasana. So final relaxation, corpse pose. Legs go out straight. Separate your feet. Rest your arms out to your side. Now lift your chest up and squeeze your shoulder blades together and bring them down towards your hips a little bit. And then rest. Bring your chin under and push the back of the head into the earth. Breathe in and out through your nose, down into your belly. Let the body rest. No effort, no discomfort. If your back hurts, if you're uncomfortable, bend your knees. Make your body happy. Soften your face. Separate your teeth. Breathing physically in and out through the nose, down into the belly. Energetically breathe in through the soles of your feet and out of the top of your head. Breathe in through the hips and out of the top of the head. Breathe in through the belly, above the pubic bone, right below the belly button. Breathe in through the belly and out of the top of the head. Solar plexus, above the belly button, below the rib cage. In through there, out through the top of the head. In through the heart, the center of the chest, out to the top of the head. In through the throat, right where the throat meets the chest, out through the top of the head. In through the third eye, the center of the forehead, out through the top of the head. In through the top of the head, down to the pelvis, out through the top of the head. Back to the body. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Start moving your arms and your legs. Hugging your knees into your chest, giving yourself some loving. Roll on over to your right side and come into the fetal position. And we're going to breathe together 3 breaths. Inhale to the count of 4, exhale to the count of 6. Inhaling in 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 2. Inhale 3. And come on up to seated facing me. Comfortable seated position. Bringing our hands into the lotus mudra. So the outer blade of the hand, fingertip side, the pinky finger side comes together, then bring the thumbs together. Thumb side of the hand comes together. You make a bowl. So your other 3 fingers are spread out and your hand is open like a bowl. And then we place the lotus mudra right in front of our heart chakra. We soften our shoulders, we sit up tall, and we breathe, and we look down at our heart, breathing into the belly. This mudra opens the heart chakra. It opens everything up nicely. It allows love and compassion to flow in and flow out easily. And then inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale. Repeat silently to yourself, I am healthy and strong. My body heals quickly and easily. Again, inhale up. Give yourself a compliment. One more time together. Inhale the arms all the way up. Look at the sky. Exhale, palms together. Come to heart center. And the divine in me honors the divine in you. Namaste. Thanks, y'all. My allergies are making last couple days, allergies